Hello everyone, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So yeah, before I get more into this live stream, I just thought I'd mention that this is an open, live stream to talk about anything under the Diecast card topics of any sorts, including finds or buys, not just from me but from my other channel subscribers as well too, for anyone that does end up joining this. Just thought I'd mention that ahead of time. So yeah, I did show it, not in a video just yet, but I will bring it in here right now, along with a few other cars. Not that one, maybe. Oh, geez, where did... There's these sides here. This one here. You as well. No. What's you? No. No. Nope. Yeah, you as well. You. Probably one of you as well. I think that might be enough for now. Well, I normally do make certain videos or posts before doing live streams, but this time I kind of spaced on that. So yeah, hopefully some join. I might just want to see if I can copy this link. Hope someone's here. That's good. So, because today is Memorial Day after all, I'm going to be doing a special live stream for showing certain types of cars. Sorry about that. They're all going to be USA themed ones, obviously, of some sort. Just thought I'd mention that. 63 Corvette, right there. I got this one from a toy car show about close to 2 months ago, coming up pretty soon actually. I got this M2 Machines Chase from Hobby Lobby from about probably, maybe a year ago actually, come to think of that now. Now, The funny thing is, only the bottom car is the chase because only the bottom one has the shiny gold rims and bumpers on it, whereas the top one is pretty much the same for either one. I couldn't believe that was just sitting there at a Hobby Lobby store one day. Now, it technically still is considered an out-of-town Hobby Lobby because, funny enough, is I do actually have a closer Hobby Lobby to me now. But again, I like I mentioned in live streams of any sort, I don't give away like personal information details of any sorts. But yeah, it's an out-of-town Hobby Lobby, and this happened like about probably like 1 to 3 years ago in that time range, and we were heading up to well, a different city or town that day because family lives out there, and we were stopping on Hobby Lobby either on the way like before visiting family out there or on the way back to our previous house. And all I'm saying is that what I mean by previous house is we no longer live there anymore. Anyways, yeah, I was looking up the chase version of it, and it's like I'm looking up the chase version of this Hobby Lobby, Ford Torino Cobra 2 pack, and I literally look up exactly what it's supposed to be. I pull this one off the shelf behind the non-chase version, which is the one in front of the chase version. I pull it off the shelf, and apparently this is the time where Hobby Lobby, where not Hobby Lobby, M2 machines are like, still having like some with and without chase stickers for their chase cars for 164 scale and probably 124 scales. And this one doesn't happen to have a chase sticker on it whatsoever for its chase version, so I had to look online to confirm that it was the chase, and sure enough, this was just sitting there behind the normal one. And the funny thing is, this top car on here, this one right here, is the same version for the chase and non-chase one. This one, on the other hand, wouldn't be this bronze gold color. It would be green, actually, instead of this bronze gold one with the gold rims and bumpers. This is one that my parents bought for me at a toy car show. I want to say last year. Yeah, $35 for this GTO Judge Ground Pounder chase, and it does say limited edition 750 piece. Says so. That makes that one the chase car. M2 Machine's Coca-Cola chase of the Buick Skylark. Yeah, that's expensive, but luckily I didn't have to pay $35 for that one, though, because I got it as a Christmas present last year. I got this one about probably like 2 to 4 years ago from a Walmart store. And the funny thing is, I found this one up above where it says, ask associates to like help bringing things down, because like some grocery stores are going to have like stuff that's on like the high up above shelves and like, all their aisles. Walmart, Target, Kroger brand stores, even Hobby Lobby probably. So yeah, this was just sitting up there. I was pulling all the other ones down, and then I see the shiny red on this one, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's an M2 Machine's Coca-Cola chase car. How is that sitting up there and no one even notices it's up there all this time? And I pull it down, and I'm like, yep, that's a chase car, because I compared it to other ones, and none of the other ones were shiny red like this one was. And it's like, just pulled that chase. And then the funny thing is, this is a Christmas special edition chase. 1970 or 71 Dodge Challenger RT Hemi in green with the shiny red rims and bumpers. This is a chase I actually wanted badly, more so than the Buick GNX Raw Super Chase from this series, which, by the way, is this one's worth like about, I want to say $40 to $60 because it's like a Christmas special edition one. So that's why these, sell for a little bit more than the normal Coca-Cola ones do, because it only comes out like once a year kind of thing. So yeah, and the other thing is they won't reproduce the same, chases for like the Christmas special edition Coca-Cola cars like every year they come out. Just thought I'd mention that. They'll always have a new series for these every time it's like close to Christmas time. So like these are Walmart exclusive ones, by the way. These Christmas ones are, because it says SK09. So yeah, these are all M2 Machines chase cars, by the way. I do have a few other ones that are an M2, and I'm going to be showing some of them as well. Here's another M2 chase, and I actually found 2 of these at the same Target store on the same day. I'm just showing one of them because obviously I don't need to show both because they're the same exact car. Now, this one is factory limited. This one's limited to 400 in total made for the chase version, and only 800 pieces in total were made of it. So this one was almost $90, and it's a factory limited chase, and it's a Silverado. And this was a SEMA exclusive one, by the way, from 2022, actually. Now, as funny as it may seem, I have 0 raw chases from Greenlight, Auto World, or M2 machines. Yeah, this one was $79.95 plus tax, so it was pretty much close to $90 after tax being added. It was like 86 or 87 with tax being added. And they had like about 3 or 4 of them there in total, and I had to get a better one because it's like one of them, like some part of the rim or whatever was like, a little bit off or something. So yeah. This one's not going to be for trade anytime soon ever unless someone offers me something worthwhile. But I found this one at an out-of-state store called Fastlane Classic Cars in St. Charles, Missouri. And that was the only place that I've ever seen this chase at ever before, actually. Not even Colored or Diecast, the special diecast store in Parker, has this chase there for sale. So because they only made 400 of this as the chase version, you could understand why it's like 70 something dollars plus tax then for that chase truck. Now, this one I didn't find in stores, though. I had to pay like $30 or $40 for this chase, but you'll understand why, though. Could you pass up on a Shelby GT500 Auto World Ultra Red chase? I mean, seriously. This is a better looking Ultra Red than the other previous Ultra Red I traded for a different car. But yeah, this one's not going to be for trade either because I only have one of it. If I had a second one and I decided to buy a second one there, I could have had that one for trade, but I decided not to then. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got this one from a Diecast car show event like about probably like 5 to 7 months ago. It's the Dodge van chase for the anniversary cars. I never found this one in the stores, so I had to spend like $20 or $30 for this one at a toy car show. It wasn't too bad. I don't think 20 or 30 is like too bad for this one, given the fact that some people still find like anniversary cars at Walgreens, but not the chase ones all the time though. And majority of the chases they find lately now is the Ryzen Express or the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. Just depending on like, which anniversary set it is. Because now like the newest anniversary set is like the Baja Bison B5, I believe. B5 or T5, whichever it is. And that one's like all gold. So yeah, there's that one. And then my only NASCAR chase that I found at a Walmart store. You can tell it's the chase because it says liquid color chase piece right there on the card. It was the only one of this version of this exact car there. I do agree with that, Spongy Bro. The Baja Bison Fantasy Rally Raid truck is not that great of a casting. Hot Wheels has made it too many times already. They need to like slow production down with that thing. I mean, seriously. Imagine if they made a Baja Bison B5 or whatever it's called, Super Treasure Hunt or Treasure Hunt. Just imagine how like low of a price people would sell that thing for, because it's a fantasy vehicle and not many people know what it even, is. I completely agree with you there. They need to calm down making that fantasy off-road rally vehicle. No one's going to buy that thing. Those things get left behind more often than you think they would. But anyways, here's a NASCAR liquid color chase piece. I found this one at Walmart probably like 2 to 4 weeks ago. It was just sitting there on the pegs, and there was no NASCAR box even put out when I found it, actually. So it's like, how is this chase car here if there's like no box or case of NASCARs like, outside of the toys aisle at that Walmart store when I found it there that day. And I guess somehow I got lucky today for Memorial Day because I found this in the most bizarre of places. This is the one I made a post of on my YouTube channel like about a few hours ago today, probably like 3 to 5 hours ago today. I could not believe this was in electronics earlier today. I found this chase version of the Pontiac GTO just sitting in the electronics aisle at the local Walmart store. And technically, this is actually my new local Walmart store. You can tell it's the chase because it has the gold rims and the gold rear bumper. This was just sitting in electronics, and I'm like, who the heck leaves an M2 Machines diecast chase car in the electronics aisle of a Walmart store? And this one on eBay has sold for about $30 to $35. So yeah, I'm only mentioning the, eBay sold prices in case I end up deciding to trade this someday in future. But because I have only one of this chase right now, it's not available for trade just yet. Just thought I'd mention that. But on the other hand, though, I do have something that's really cool that might look similar to it. If I can find it, though. It should have been in here somewhere, unless it's moved. I hope I didn't move it. Oh dear. Please tell me I did not move that dang thing. I better not have, unless I did by accident. I don't see it up there either. I mean, it should have been somewhere in here. Oh. I might actually consider trading this thing away because it's something I may not want to keep much anymore. Not in there, but I will show these few cars for my special cars showcase thingamajig. There's the USA cars as well. That's not it. Ooh, I just have a few on you. That's well. Anything else? Actually, yes. You will work perfectly for this too. You, not so much. Well, I'm back with a few more things to show. I'm back with a few more cars to show. 69 Ford Mustang Boss 302. I got this from an antique store. Forgot how much this thing was, but I think it was like probably $6 to $10 maybe. Somewhere in that price range. It's from the Hot Wheels Cool Classic series, and it's actually a Spectra Frost paint color. Funny thing is, though, when I look underneath it, it doesn't even tell you it's a Ford Mustang Boss 302. Ford GT40 red line. You can tell it's the red line because of the red on the rims there. I got this one also from an antique store, I believe. Yeah, that is a little weird. Now, I know I got this one from a toy car show. I did not pay $15 for it, though. I paid like $10. Hot Wheels Holiday Hot Rods. Well, Hot Wheels Holiday Rods from 2006, limited edition. It doesn't say how many in total was limited for this one, but it's a Plymouth Superbird from 1970 in a very nice blue color. And it does have red around the rims, but it's not a red line car, though. Now, here's a cool M2 Machines 2-pack. Now, I haven't seen many of these of this exact version made anymore, but check out these beauties. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442. In dark green, which is like a normal green, not like dark green, and a nice dark blue color, but not like crazy dark blue. And these are from 2009, so these are quite a few years old, actually. And I got lucky that I didn't even have to buy this one. One of my family members or parents gave this to me for free, actually. Although this guy I did have to pay for at a toy car show. I paid like about, what, $10 for this maybe? And unfortunately, there's like, the wheel rims seem a little bit off, and then there's like parts on the bumpers or like taillights that look a little bit off. But this one came out in when did this one come out from M2 Machines? Because this is an AutoZone exclusive special edition 2-pack of Camaros from 67 to 69, I think. There's 4 people here now. That's even better. So yeah, just thought I'd show this because hold on. You mean this one? I found it today in the electronics aisle at the local Walmart store. It was just sitting there, and it was sitting there like this, actually. Like, the actual car was, like, facing this way, so you could actually, like, see the chase stuff. It wasn't like this, turned around. It was like this, actually. So you could, like, see the whole entire thing. Hey, Chance. Thanks for stopping by. So, Chance, I'm not sure if you saw my video or not about, diecast cars for a trade, but if you want to, like, look at that carefully and see if you have any of those or not, just let me know, because if you don't have some of those, we can, like, do some trading, because you're kind of one of more of the, like, sort of local collectors, so it's like trading with you would be a little bit easier. Just thought I'd mention that, though. Because I don't think you have this yet. It's an AutoZone exclusive 2-pack of Camaros from the 1960s. I'm trying to figure out when the heck this thing came out, because every time I've been to an AutoZone store lately, I have not found these AutoZone 2-pack cars. I'm trying to figure out when this one came out, though. Well, Chance, if you let me know which ones you don't have from that video, and we could work some trades out if you're interested in doing that. But yeah, they do actually have a square body truck set for these AutoZone exclusives as well. Just thought I'd mention that. This AutoZone 2-pack, they do have a like, I want to say they're 1970s or 80s square body trucks, OVS style possibly, from AutoZone, and I wasn't able to find that at a toy car show yet. I really wanted to, but not yet. It doesn't tell me when the heck this thing came out, though. 2017. There we go. So these are 8 years old, actually. These are 8 years old. This 2-pack is 8 years old. I mean, the Chevrolet square body truck set of the AutoZone 2-packs lift, the one that is similar to these Camaros, but they're like 2 square body trucks of Silverados from like the 1970s or 80s or 90s, I think. They have them on eBay, but they want like over $35 for those things. And it's like, they're not a freaking chase car, for crying out loud, people. Why are you selling them for like, 30 or 40 plus dollars? That is crazy expensive. That is 100% crazy expensive. Oh, Chance, since you're here, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but this is my most expensive M2 Machines chase car ever in my collection. $79.95 plus tax for this one. I'm not sure if you can see the price there on it, but it says $79.95 plus tax for this chase truck. This one's factory limited to 400 in total, only made for the chase version. 2022 SEMA exclusive edition. And this is the only one I have. But supposedly someday, if I have to trade this away, I would consider it. But it's like only if the trade value is worth it, though. But because I got this from a very special place, which is out of state, called Fastlane Classic Cars in St. Charles, Missouri, that drive is like, well over like, 300 miles. So I don't know if I'd really consider trading it then for that reason, because that's a special one. Oh, and then here's my NASCAR chase that I found from Walmart a few weeks ago. So these late model cars from NASCAR Authentics or Lionel Racing Authentics are not ever raced in NASCAR ever, actually. So it's like, if anyone finds the late model cars for the Lionel Racing Authentics or NASCAR Authentics, definitely buy them because they do not hit the track ever. They technically race in a different series, but supposedly from what I've heard is that they don't race them. Like NASCAR doesn't race them. Oh, and Chance, just I didn't mention, but this chase car right here is selling on eBay for like $30 to $35 as of this month, like from a few days ago. Just thought I'd mention that, Chance. But yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep the live stream going for because I mean it's not that late, so it's like I could keep going, but it just depends on like how many more people want to keep doing the chat feature, or like how many more people are like watching, that sort of thing. So yeah, if anyone wants to talk about other diecast car topics, we can definitely do that too. I mean, I'm just gonna say this, but that chase car was like my best find in like quite a while actually. Other than that, it's like I don't find like I found the new Hot Wheels Fast Wagon set, but I couldn't find the black Audi chase car from it. So it's like if someone was to like trade me that black Audi chase car supposedly for like 4 or 6 premium Hot Wheels cars, I think that would be a good trade deal. Now the thing is though, they'd have to obviously be somewhere in the USA though, because the funny thing is I had a pending trade from someone out in Canada. They were going to trade me like 2 1935 Ford pickup truck Super Chase matchboxes and the 4Runner Super Chase for like, what was it, 4 or 6 premiums and like 2 or 3 non-premium cars. And it's like because like international shipping from like USA into Canada is like about $20 to $40 depending on how big the package is. And also it would take like probably like 1 to 2 weeks to get there, possibly closer towards 2 weeks, give or take, on how long it would take to get there, depending on like what city or town they live in out in Canada. It's like is it really worth it then? I mean, I would love to have those Super Chases in my collection, but it's like international shipping is just kind of expensive, and it's like I just don't know if I want to do that though. So yeah, and not to mention it's like how do I say this? There have been some things I've seen not from YouTube channels, but like not from any diecast car channels that I know of, but I've seen stuff on like other YouTube channels or like Google supposedly saying like people have had packages stolen off mail trucks that were supposed to be like delivered to like who knows where. And it's like it's sometimes like random people, sometimes it could be the actual mail package people that are doing that. And it's like there was one where I saw. Now, this doesn't relate to toy cars, so I might just want to save this part for a different live stream, obviously. So I'm probably gonna stop talking about that now. But yeah, I just don't want toy cars getting taken off a mail truck if I was to trade with someone like that's in Canada for toy cars, or like theirs getting stolen off the mail truck or mail airplane, and realizing that I don't get them somehow. So yeah, and also my parents kind of said like if I trade with this person out in Canada, they said there's a slim possibility that I might not get anything back in return for my trade, and then they think like the whole thing is just a waste of money. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm unsure about it. I don't know if you're still here, Chance, but yeah. So oh, I forgot to mention it, but this might be available for trade, by the way. Just thought I'd mention it, only because it was kind of expensive, and this thing is selling for like $30 to $40 on eBay, I think. I need to check just to be sure though. Checking here really quickly, just to be sure of something. Let's see, eBay. Hold on. Yeah, so about like $30 is the highest it's going for, which is not that great. Let's see here. That's the non-chase version. Non-chase, non-chase, non-chase. Other versions that are not the same thing. Yeah, so they don't have the exact version apparently. What's this called anyways? Auto lift. That's what it is. Oh, 2 thumbs up. Yeah, see, the non-chase version sold for like $13, so this one's probably close to like $30 then, is my best guess. But yeah. Today's Lucky Memorial Day find, 69 Pontiac GTO Judge chase car in orange with blue flames and shiny gold rear bumper and shiny gold rims for the rims on both sides. This one actually says Castline 2024. So the weird thing is this one says Castline 2024 for this chase car. So I'm not entirely sure what that means. If this came out either this year or last year, but I'm assuming it came out either maybe last year as like a prototype supposedly, and then it came out this year in stores because I didn't see these last year in stores at all. So it probably means that was a prototype last year and then it came out this year. Well, thanks for stopping by, Chance. Also, I just thought I'd mention this, but possibly towards the end of June, maybe July, like the very last day of June of this year, or sometime in July, like the first week of July, I might have a birthday diecast cars giveaway. Just thought I'd mention that. I can't guarantee exactly what's going to be in that one right away, though. But I don't know exactly what's going to be in there because it's like I have two of the extra Speed Graphics Falcon EK9 Civic Type R 1999 Honda Civic one from the Speed Graphics set. So I'm probably going to trade one or two of those away, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But again, I have no one of interest like in those just yet. So yeah, I don't know if anyone's going to be interested in those because I have three now in total. I have one open and two unopened. So I don't know if I'll trade both of them or not. If I don't trade both of those, one of those Speed Graphics in the Falcon livery Honda Civic Type R EK9 from 1999 probably will be in that giveaway if it does happen. Because again, this giveaway that I'm mentioning is like a month or a little bit over a month away from now. So I can't really guarantee what's going to be in that right away as of today, though. But should be something decently good. I'll have to talk to my parents first, obviously, before I do said giveaway, though, because, again, all my giveaways are USA subscribers only, unfortunately, due to how crazy expensive international shipping is. And sometimes, depending on, like, how big the boxes are for the prizes I do for US giveaways, they could be, like, not even that cheap either. They could be, like, I think the last giveaway I did, it's, like, in total, that was, like, almost 20, like $25 to $30 for like 3 packages of like 3 cars, and they were all in the USA actually, and I just couldn't believe that. Well, oh yeah, this bottom part thingy here is like getting really like mangled or something. Well, that's probably going to be it for this live stream because I do got to get going on other stuff shortly today. Because tomorrow I'm gonna have a test run live stream because I used to do live streams like at times like a bit earlier, like early afternoon or like sometimes earlier in the morning, where I would have like anyone be allowed to do the chat feature, and well, because I need to make more people moderators on my channel, that's what I need to do. Yeah, I just need to add more people as moderators for my live stream chats, because if they catch stuff quickly enough, then they'll be able to help me out if something makes me or other people in the chat mode feel a little bit uncomfortable. But that's why I do it subscribers only if I do them late at night. So it's like I'm just going to do a test run live stream to see what happens if I do one earlier in the morning, starting either tomorrow or Wednesday of this week. But everyone, thanks for watching, joining, stopping by, all of that good stuff, and hopefully you'll find what you're looking for diecast cars in your areas, because you never know what you'll find for diecast cars unless you go looking. Bye now, laters. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Have a great rest of your Memorial Day today. For those of you that had it off from your job or whatever, hopefully you did something fun today for it. Bye, laters.